Hello friends, this is DMC and this is my quick review of Sainsburys Italian style fair trade ground coffee. And on the front of the pack it says a medium strong number 4, and as I pointed out in my last review, they actually have a clip on the top of the bag so that you can reseal the bag, which is quite handy, and a lot of other coffee makers should really do the same. It can't be that expensive to add this on, so others should try. Take note. It says on the front of the pack, perfect for cappuccino, and they're for all coffee makers. And on the side of the pack it says fair trade means fairer trading conditions and opportunities for producers in developing countries to invest in their businesses and communities for the sustainable future. And then it says bean types, and it says Arabica beans are grown at higher altitudes producing a soft balanced flavour. Robusta beans are grown at lower altitudes, producing a stronger flavour and higher caffeine content, which adds more body to the blend. So I think what this is telling us, it's not just giving us the bean types for the sake of it. I think it's actually saying that it's a Arabica Robusta mix. It doesn't say anywhere on the pack 100% Arabica, so I'm taking it that it's a Arabica Robusta blend. It says roasting. Our Italian blend is roasted to a precise time, temperature and colour. This coffee is medium dark roasted to produce a smooth and mellow flavour. Our original blend was the first coffee to be sold by Sainsburys, making it one of the oldest blends still on sale today. And the best before date on this one is November 2017, so under a year to go on the best before date on this one. On the other side of the pack, it's got a really hard to understand how to make your how to make coffee shop coffee at home, and then it's got a really hard guide to follow. It's really hard to tell the difference between the different colours on the chart, and then the colours are meant to correspond in the drinks to tell you how much to add. But like I say, it's just a really hard to follow way of doing it. But it's handy to be on the pack anyway, rather than it being a blank space. I suppose it's okay to be there. Here we go, 30 servings, Italian style fair trade ground coffee. For filter coffee machines, follow manufacturer instructions, and then it's just got different ways of making your drink. And this was £2.20 for 227 grams, and then it's just got storage instructions once you've opened the pack. And it says produce of more than one country, packed in the UK for Sainsburys. So it's a blend anyway. But yeah, I'd say it's definitely a Arabica Robusta blend. The ground coffee. If we take a look at the ground coffee, it's quite finely ground. It's got a dark reddish tinge to it, and when you open the pack, it's got that sort of bitter chocolatey smell to it. Also that dark roasted aroma about it as well. And with it being a Robusta Arabica blend, it smells okay. It's not that overpowering stale smell that you usually get from cheap Robusta beans. So I would say this was probably packed shortly after roasting and is still quite fresh. Yeah. So yeah, I was quite impressed with this, even though it has got robusta in there. So right, so the first drink I had of this was a single strength, no milk, and it's quite bitter. You're getting more of the roasted flavour rather than the coffee with this one, I found. With milk, it's quite smooth. You still getting that slight bitter chocolate taste to it, but there's no real bite to this one. There's no real bite to it yet. It seems to taste more of the roast than the actual coffee, this one. I don't think I would buy it again, but at this price it's a lot better than other supermarket coffees that are of a similar price range. But for a robusta Arabica blend, I would say it's one of the best that I've reviewed, this coffee. Like I say, it hasn't got that typical nasty robusta taste to it. You can tell there's robusta in there, but it's not a nasty robusta like some of the other cheaper sort of brands. Like I say, I normally give robusta beans a hard time, but I think that's more down to the coffee being stale before it's even been packaged. This was obviously packed soon after roasting and is still quite fresh. So typically what I would say is try and buy your coffee with that valve. Typically buy coffees with the release valve on there, because it's an indication that the coffee has been packed soon after roasting. Because if you're buying coffees without that release valve, what it means is that the beans or the ground coffee is being left to sit for quite a long time to release the carbon dioxide from the coffee before it's packaged. So what you're typically getting is a coffee that's been exposed to oxygen and has become quite stale. So like I say, with this one having that release valve on there, that's an indication that it was packaged quite soon after roasting. So like I say, I don't think I would buy this again, because I typically go for 100% Arabica coffees, but I wouldn't let that put anyone off this coffee. For a robusta Arabica blend, it's a very nice coffee, and like I say, it's one of the best that I've reviewed. So I'd like to hear from anyone who's tried this coffee, and if you'd like to leave your comments in the section below and let me know what you thought of this coffee. Give this video a like, and if you want to see more coffee reviews in the future, subscribe to my channel. That was my quick review. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.